What's going on out there? It's your boy Rick Gamer 27. Once again, I want to thank you for joining my channel. Yes, I want to address something, and it's my first time doing this, and I thought about breaking this down into like 2 to 3 videos because I want to talk about, of course, all 3 systems. I want to talk about Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, how I feel about the state of gaming these days, just the state of this 8th generation, and I'll give you my thoughts and my opinions about it, and just clarify how I feel. I just feel highly disappointed with everybody, and by me, being a diehard Nintendo fan, I'm just more disappointed with them. And I'm also a gamer. I love gaming. I love gaming from all consoles, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo. I'm an Xbox One owner, myself as well, and a Wii U owner. I don't have a PS4 yet because I just feel that a lot of their games is nothing but hype, and they rely on multi-plats than their own first-party games, and we already know that they have a lot of first-party games, but they just not going to. I don't know what's the deal. Why they not bringing them back? We already know about the Jack and Dexter situation. With Naughty Dog, they already said that they no longer making cartoony games, and of course they made that game, so we already know Jack and Dexter ain't coming back, and of course Crash Bandicoot ain't coming back. One of the games I grew up with, I love those games, and they're not coming back. They got older, first party titles as like Twisted Metal. I was a huge fan of that. They had like a lot of first party games, from back in the day that I wish they would bring back, but they just basically rely on multiplats. A lot of these first person shooting games, just whatever. And of course, I guess with Xbox, they got their own share of exclusives. I believe they have more exclusive. They have more exclusives than PlayStation 4. But if you want to look at their franchise overall, of course, PlayStation has more exclusives than Xbox. But I'm just saying, like in general, as what I'm seeing with the game releases, there's more exclusive games on the Xbox One than the PlayStation 4. But if you want to know exactly who wins the exclusive race, of course it's Nintendo, because a lot of their games are nothing but first party Nintendo games, and and I'm gonna get to Nintendo in a few, but I guess with PlayStation, of course it's selling a lot. I believe it's over 20 million, and it's just my opinion about that. It's just selling based on hype, a lot of hype. Of course, Sony advertised the system a lot. I see it on TV all the time. That's something that Nintendo should take notes on. But, I guess they refuse to do it just to save some money. And like I said, I'm going to get to Nintendo in a few. And, of course, I ain't trying to make no troll video. I'm just basically just let y'all know exactly how I feel. And, of course, a lot of people like to take that greatness awaits with PlayStation, just want to make troll videos about it. Look, PlayStation, it's a good console. I used to own a PlayStation back then, a PS1. I never had a PS2 or a PS3. And I thought about getting a PS3, but I'm not going to pay $250 for a console that's probably about to start getting supported by these third-party developers pretty soon. And I believe there's going to be maybe a 1 to 2 year gap, maybe. I don't think it's gonna be another 3 years. I'll say between 1 to 2 more years that the PS3 and the Xbox 360 is going to continuously and get supported. But after that, it's gonna be strictly Xbox One and PlayStation 4. And I just feel that paying $250 for a PS3 is kind of ridiculous. It's bonkers paying that much money for a system that's probably about to stop supporting it pretty soon. And I did, if they would drop the price on it, maybe $100, then I would probably consider getting that console, because I never played Uncharted before. And with Uncharted 4 is coming out, well, it's supposed to come out this year. It got delayed. It's coming out next year in the springtime, I believe. But that was one of the main reasons why I want to get a PS4, because of Uncharted 4 and of course Street Fighter 5. I believe that's coming out next year as well too. So the games that's coming out this year with the Xbox, no, I'm sorry, with the PS4, it really don't interest me like that. Of course, you got the Order 1886. That game had a lot of hype, and of course, it had bad reviews. And I guess another thing about the PlayStation 4 exclusives, they don't get their reviews on all the reviews on all of these PlayStation exclusives, or basically is trash. I would say between average to trash. I think one of their best Metacritic scores was probably the infamous Second Son. I'm not going to include the Last of Us because it's a remastered game, and plus it was on the PS3 a year earlier. So I'm not putting that up there. I'm talking about the PlayStation 4 games, not these remasters. These remasters, that's another thing I'm gonna get into. I'm gonna finish this first. With the PS4 exclusive, it's just not that great as far as review goes. And and I just feel that I've been saying this for the longest that I want to buy a PS4. But the way this gaming industry has been going these past year, I think I'm gonna just wait because I just rather wait. I really rather wait because I feel that the PS4 is still selling based on hype and graphics, because these days it's all about graphics, all about resolution, 1080p, 1080p, 60 frames per second, 60 frames per second. That's what everybody wants. They rather have a nice, polished looking, realistic looking game than having a completed game. And it just is, it is what it is. I feel that people they said that it's gonna probably be another gaming crash like it was back in, I believe it was 1983. That's when Nintendo came and saved the whole gaming industry. And y'all see how people responded back to Nintendo, because they don't give a flying fuck about Nintendo. They like, so what? Nintendo's old news. So what they came and say the gaming industry? I don't give a fuck. But with PlayStation, like I said, I just feel that they are selling the consoles based on hype and graphics because they got the best graphics out of all three consoles. But as far as the games go, I'm just not impressed at all. Of course, with a game that just came out not too long ago with the Order 1886, the game looks absolutely stunning and beautiful, but people just didn't give a fuck about the game, because I guess the reviews that it got, don't get me wrong, it's so decently big, but if the game would have had a better score, like maybe a 80-ish, 85, 6 Metacritic score, then I think it would have sold over 1 million the first week. But I believe it sold 600,000, something like that, pretty close to it. But I guess since it got those reviews, that's when people start changing their mind. They cancel their pre-orders. And just by me listening and watching how the game looks, and it looks absolutely stunning. But just looking at the gameplay, I get real bored fast because I like to just get in the game and just play, start playing and shooting and running. But just walking around for a very long time and just scouting everything, I get turned off real fast. So that's why the game had bad reviews. That was a game that was basically got hyped really, really bad. They hyped the mess out of that game, and you see how that turned out. That's why a lot of people said the PlayStation 4 is just based on hype, and it's people think it's going to pass the I believe the PS2 sold over 150 million. People think the PS4 is on that pace. It'll probably pass it. I guess depends on how long these developers go to continuously and support the system. And it's on pace to be in the PS2 levels, as far as sales. But with the PS2, they had a lot of great games back in that generation. That's when we had completed games, like games from start to finish, no bugs, no glitches. If the PS4 wound up surpassing the PS2 in sales, I will get highly pissed off because y'all telling these developers that y'all like these half-ass games these days. That's probably one of the reasons why they delayed Uncharted 4, because they felt that the game just wasn't completed. You know, of course, a lot of people, they say they don't give a fuck. They still rather get the game now, you know, and probably fix it later. So that's why, that's why we getting these broken ass games these days, because a lot of consumers, they that's what they want. That is what they want. But anyway, guys, that's one. You know what? I did say that I was gonna do all this in one video, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and end this, and I'm gonna start my next video. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do a 3-part video. So, I guess that's my intake on the PlayStation 4. And like I said, I just feel that it's based on hype alone, and a lot of advertising, at which, like I said, Nintendo should take notes. Nintendo should take notes. But, just like with Dave from Dave's Had Enough 187, he basically said Nintendo is basically, playing it safe. And I will get to that pretty soon. So anyway, guys, y'all just let me know how you feel about the PlayStation 4, and on how y'all feel about the hype, the hypeness of this system. And of course, people want graphics, the resolution, 1080p, 60 frames per second. They want all that on the PS4, but a lot of them just don't want, finished games, completed games, not bugged, not, no glitches and all that. Just I don't know. It's just pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Y'all just let me know how y'all feel about the PlayStation, the state in gaming of right now. Y'all let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and once again, it's your boy Rick Gaming 27, and y'all have a good day.